my esteemed guests and subscribers. This is, of course, your dude, Light Liger here, and today I'm going to be talking about OneSwap Finance ecosystem. And OneSwap is an AMM protocol existing on Wanchain, which is, as of right now, a top 200 coin using the proof of stake consensus and obviously supporting smart contracts. And in this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to use it and also showing you parts of their ecosystem such as the farming, the Hive, the cross chains, and Wanlend. And OneSwap is an excellent alternative to Uniswap because it is so affordable and fast to use compared to Ethereum. Now, let's get started. So the first thing you need is OneMask, which is basically their fork out of MetaMask. It is available on Chrome as an extension. There's also an Opera extension, but based on my tries, it is currently not working. So basically go download from the Google Web Store the OneMask, and then you basically create a new account or you import it from somewhere else, such as Trust Wallet. You can add your seed phrase and that should work by that way. And basically the experience is identical to the MetaMask, so it is working the very similar way than MetaMask is. So in case you are already familiar with that, this is going to be a very easy ride. Now, the first thing we obviously going to be doing here is going to be logging into our OneMask, and then we are going to be automatically logged into OneSwap. Obviously, for your first time, it will be asking you to basically connect into the actual dApp. Now, in order to trade on the platform, on the top side, you have the coin or the token that you're going to be trading, and the bottom, you're going to be choosing the token that you're going to be trading it into. Thanks to the actual cross-chain feature of OneSwap, you are basically able to trade peg tokens from Ethereum, EOS, BTC, Uni, USDC, USDT, and Link, for instance. So in case I just want to buy some of these tokens, I can do it easily here and pay a fraction of the cost. So let's say I'm going to be buying a bit of a Link. So I'm going to be using, let's say, 70 of my WAN balance to basically buy this token. And here on the bottom, it will show us the impact on the pools, the liquidity provider fee, and the minimum amount that we're going to be reserved. And obviously, it's going to be showing you the route where it's going to be traded through from. And WWAN means just wrapped Wanchain. And this is very normal because in most of the blockchains, the native token is not able to be traded on the dexes. That's why it has to be wrapped. That's why wrapped Tron, wrapped Ether exist, and that's etc. So first thing I'm going to be doing here is to confirm this swap. You have this cool bee circling around, and here we can see the actual fee cost. This is the gas fee, okay? It is 40 cents per 1 WAN. So this is 1,000th of 1 cent. Okay, actually half of that, what I just said. So basically this cost is absolutely nothing. Now we're going to be submitting the transaction. It should be taking us like 5 seconds to basically have the confirmation. Okay, it already confirmed and I now already have WAN link, which is chain link. And that's how easy it is to trade it. And then I just click this button if I want to trade it back into One, or if I want to trade it into USDT, I can do that as well. And then you always have to approve the token that you're going to be trading for the first time. So the approval just has to be done only once. I'm going to be showing this since this costs absolutely nothing. So this is 1/5 of the sum that we just actually paid. So once again, you know, 100th of 1,000 of a cent basically. This is extremely cheap to use. And now that the gas fees, as I keep saying on many videos, are super high, you want to cut down on the costs. So in case you're already trading Ethereum and Bitcoin between each other, might as well do it on OneSwap Finance. And obviously there is smaller liquidity as of right now on the pools, but I mean, not all of you are millionaires, obviously. So now, the cool thing you obviously can do is actually pool in your liquidity. So I want to, let's say, add liquidity and earn from the trades that happen between that token and a coin, because if I want to participate on farming, farming right now is basically giving us the WASP token, which is the governance token, as of right now on OneSwap. And basically by participating on these pools, we are able to get WASP. And right now we need actually Link and WASP in order to trade. So I'm going to be going back to swapping screen, and I'm going to be taking WASP here, and we're going to be trading around the same amount. So I was around $70 or 75 WASP, and I'm going to be trading, confirming again, and we're going to be accepting this. Once again, it's around $30. Just a minute ago it was 75, 27, sorry. And now that we have basically done the confirmation, it's going to be taking once again like a couple of seconds to get the confirmations true, and it will go into our balance. Then we are going to be going into the pool tab and add liquidity. So we're going to be adding liquidity for the pairing of WASP and Link. So I'm going to be putting the max amount here, and then we'll be putting the equal amount here. And once again, there's going to be always an approval for the actual pool. And then we can basically, after the couple of seconds have gone through, we can basically supply it in to the pool, and then we can participate on the farming and get that sweet APY on these funds. Obviously, impermanent loss is a thing, and that can sometimes have negative effects. But with such a small investment that I'm doing, it's not a problem to me. And if you want like reduce risk, obviously you can do the pairings for like WAN USDT between USDC. If you don't want an impermanent loss, but trading between those pairings is probably very small. Now we're going to be going into the farming, and we're going to be depositing the ones that we just created. And this is 160% APY, which is pretty much one of the larger ones. So WASP and WAN is 302%. That's also pretty high, 197% on BTC and WAN, and EOS and WAN 269%. But we obviously want the Link one, so we're going to be depositing our tokens here, and it should be deposit and max, and there should be an approval. Or let's actually remove a couple of these, and maybe it's just not showing this time. Okay, might be a glitch. Let's try again, and obviously you will be getting a lifetime feed on the actual tokens that you will be holding, so you have a good idea of, okay, now it works, how much you will be earning through this and how much WASP you will be getting. There's going to be more things coming into the ecosystem, so since we wait here on the side, once again approve and then deposit, and once again fractions of a cent, literal dust of a cent. So let's get actually the Medium page open here. So there's going to be a lot more coins to be added on OneSwap. So one of the things that they're going to be supporting here is, let's see until this image actually loads. Let's get back here. In the meanwhile, okay, we're already going through loops and hoops here. And basically, I'm going to be refreshing the page to see the actual things that we have deployed here. And now it will be giving us the, okay, I've already earned this much WASP. And 96 WASP per week will be my reward. And what did we buy? Like 17 weeks to basically get the money back on this WASP in case the price stays the same. Plus, we will be getting the LP rewards. But this is not the only feature that exists on OneSwap. There's also the Hive. And the Hive basically is a dividend system. So basically 1,000 WAN is distributed per week. So basically by depositing WASP into this system, I can deposit all my remaining WASP here. And once again, approve. I'm actually, this would have been costing already $100 to do this many confirmations on Ethereum. So this is what I like about a lot of these other alternative blockchains, is that it just can cut down so much of the costs. And it's just going to be a matter of time until one of these are just going to be becoming very viral and just like starting to circulate more of that liquidity. And now we're going to be depositing this WASP here, and based on these WASP distributions, I will be getting WAN, so weekly basis. So this is a pretty cool program. More WASP I will be getting from the pools, more I will be getting WAN, which is very low sum because we literally put literal pennies here in terms of the whole deposit, which is actually 12 million as of right now. And there is the, let's see if the actual image had loaded here. Okay, it doesn't seem to be loading, but they are adding things like Polkadot, and I think there was maybe Cardano, no, it was Cosmos, and they're going to be adding more and more of these other big blockchains here into the WanSwap ecosystem, so we can trade them with ease without having to worry about, and I can just acquire the Polkadot. Even on Polkadot and on Atom, the fees can be, you know, a couple of cents. So I will be cutting down the costs if I'm going to be just buying them from actual OneSwap directly with Wanchain. And the last thing I want to talk about in this video is the WAN Lend, which is working similar to Compound. So basically, by depositing any of these currencies, you can get a % APY, and this will basically give you interest on your funds. So if I want to, you know, put my WAN here and earn interest on it, it's pretty simple. You're just going to be connecting your wallet first here once again, and then next and connect. And then we should just, you know, click this thing, use collateral, and once again confirm, and wait a couple of seconds until it actually transacts or broadcasts the transaction. And I can basically now supply all of my remaining WAN. I'm going to leave a little bit of on this account, so I will be supplying 220, and I will be getting 3.22% interest on it in the future. So that is around what, like 6 WAN or something like that. Obviously the supply rate or this percentage will change over time, and I can also now loan based on my supply amount. It will give us certain type of a rate, but here it goes. We're going to be moving the remaining WAN here, and I can always remove it away from the pool whenever I actually want to. So I think this is a pretty good system, allowing us to earn interest. Being completely fair, the APYs for the stable coins are not exactly the most competitive on the market. The FNX is a native token on the Wanchain blockchain, so that's something that people might want to actually participate on, and I'm actually going to be doing that since I bought a small bag of it. And then there is the BTC. For the BTC DeFi rate of 1.4%, it is actually not too bad. It is higher than Compound. It's pretty much higher than anyone is going to be giving on Wrap BTC on Ethereum. So I think this is also a pretty good opportunity for you to get dividends on your Bitcoin and, you know, accruing that. And, you know, if you're interested in it, well, definitely I think you should take a look at it. But that's pretty much the rundown. I do also want to say that they have a contest going on Twitter in case people want some WASP. And I'm going to be looking forward to seeing a lot more of developments on OneSwap. I think a lot of these alternative blockchains with low congestions are going to really benefit from this DeFi run, because a lot of people just want to trade affordably. And I think OneSwap is one of those blockchains, along with things like XDAI, which are going to be giving you that fraction of a penny cost with every transaction that you do, minus obviously swapping costs, which are pretty much universal. And in case you want to support my work, here is my Wanchain address. In case there's other dApps coming into Wanchain that look interesting, I might cover them in the future. But overall, I do find OneSwap pretty easy to use and pretty simple process, and definitely has its benefits. But thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Cheers.